Okay, as you can see, we really need to find something to do. The options are limited at the moment, so why don't we just take some photographs of stuff, of flowers I can find in my garden? Okay, because the rain is gonna kick in any moment, let's just get outside, see what we can find, collect a few items and bring them to my little improvised home studio. What do you think? Are we doing that? Yeah? Okay, let's do that. Okay, I'm back in my little man cave. So, first of all, let's see what we found today. The first item, collected a fresh dandelion clock, but no worries, we're not dealing with that today. It goes back in the collection box, lid on, and hopefully stay safe for a few more days. But then I have that lovely magnolia tree in my front garden. And the idea is, these flowers of the magnolia here, can you see that? They have that lovely pink shine. And the inside of the magnolia flower has these, beautiful, what is it, seed heads. And I've collected a second one. So maybe we can do something out of that. And finally, I have some forget-me-not. It's a lovely blue color, and certainly we can play a bit around with it. So I'm setting up a little equipment here, and then let's have a play, and maybe we're playing around with different lighting today and see what we're gonna get. Okay, what we're gonna start with today is this inside of the magnolia flower, and I will have to take it from one particular side because it's losing these little seeds here on one side rather quick. Let's just attach it to just a little mini tripod with some rubber bands. It gives me a lot of flexibility. Improvisation is key. And set it up this way around. Yep. Next step, let's bring the camera in position. And that you can see what I am doing here. Adding a little light. Yeah, and I think that will work way better today when we're taking it in a portrait format. So let's do this. Oh, I think I'm repeating myself, but as I said before, improvisation is key today. So what I did, I actually completely changed camera. I switched from the crop camera we used last time to my full frame. Attached the same lens, the 100mm f2.8 macro. And I've also done a little height adjustment simply by putting a little box under that little mini tripod. Now let's see, first thing, if we can find a composition. We get in a little closer in. Yeah, there's plenty of space in the focus. Good, and for compositional reasons, just taking a first test shot. Now we need to think about how we want to illuminate it. I think that little video light here can give me an idea what happens with a bit of backlight and rim light. Yeah, and I think we are going to blend the background out, which also means we will have to work with our flashes today. That gives us plenty of opportunity to play around with different light modifiers. So let's set that up. Okay, to start with, we're putting one flash right behind our object and see what we have. Yeah, a nice silhouette. The next step is we got to bring the main light in. Okay, let's start with this one here. Just a flash with a very little diffuser. Set that up. And First shot. Not enough, we need way more power. And that already looks alright. But I am not happy with the light at all. So what I'm doing, I'm removing this and we're putting a soft box on. Let's see if we can get some softer light that's nicely flowing around. Good, I have my little, just a tiny little 60cm speed box. Easy to set up. Attach it here. Bring the flash back in. Okay, let's see how it works with the position. Yeah, there's already a difference, but I think I rather have it more from the top. Same flash power. Ah yeah, and now we're slowly getting there. And this is a result we can work with. Oh yes, I am very happy with our first result. Okay, everything aside, and let's jump into our next subject. Alright, here we go. So what we have is that lovely magnolia flower. And the idea is, as you can see, the outside of these leaves are pink. If you can use that pink with a little bit of backlight and make it shine through, but the main subject will still be that flower head in the center. That requires now a little preparation, so the green leaves are going off. We don't need them, we don't want them, and they would make shadows where we wouldn't want them. Now I'm changing to a little finer tool, and there's a little bit of cleanup to do. Things we don't want. Same in the inside, here is a little piece already fallen off that we don't want. And now what I'm going to do, I am going to remove these first two leaves here, if I can do that without destroying the flower. Can you see what I'm doing? Number 2 is gone too. Good, but when we're looking at it now, here's a little gap in between. So I'm trying to take one of these leaves I've just removed. That one here is a cleaner one. And yeah, do a little fake filling the gap here. Have I already mentioned that improvisation is the key today? I think I have. Good, and we're attaching that to my little improvised subject holder here. I think it's time to bring the camera back in position. Okay, and we're doing the same. This time I'm starting with the main light, and our little mini diffuser here may not be big enough to illuminate or to diffuse it properly. And go for it. When I look at this, I am not entirely happy with the result. We're having the light way too much from above, so we're changing the position of our light. Now let's see if we can do better. So that doesn't quite seem to work out the way I want it. No, that light is way too harsh, not what I want. I'm simply taking that little diffuser off, and we're going to try the same with a softbox and test it. Now, we're completely losing the background. This is not quite the result I want. Okay, change of plan. Sometimes we just cannot achieve the results we want. Whether it's our own failure or just a technical impossibility, it doesn't really matter. But we have a plan B. So what I've done, I've replaced the background back there with something bright white. And this time, let's see if we can create some sort of high key effect. Okay, and now again I'm shooting a little serious. Good, that should be sufficient. So part 2 for today is partially done. We have something presentable, but not quite what we wanted. So let's step into the third one. Okay, for our third experiment of the day. I got some forget-me-not. Okay, it's not focusing, and the idea is if I get 3 of them in a row and a 4th one on top that might be holding a water droplet, one single one, with refraction of some other flower in the background, that might be an idea. Let's try that, see if that works. Let's see if we can get that modified the way I imagine it. Okay, I may leave 2 of them in the background. So, and finally, after I have rearranged literally everything here, we're doing a final shot with the forget-me-not, and I just need to see if I can put the droplets on top of them. Already have something on here, but I want to make it a little larger. Yep. Careful not to lose them. I'm losing them. It's not holding, and they're gone. Okay. Again. Well, as you see, there isn't much life left in them. I literally killed them. Gotta start again from scratch. We have a few more, luckily, so let's do that. Well, let's see if we can get that droplet on top. My patience is really brought to the test here. Pretty water repellent. Let's try a little trick. Bit of spray on it first. Oh god. And it's already dead. Now let's be very quick. Okay, start in the back. And shoot. I lost it. Alright. I do not believe what I see here. Was my flash not firing? Because the battery is dying. Good. In that case, fresh batteries. Fresh set of batteries in. It kept the settings, and let's see. And hopefully we have it. Let's see what we got, okay? Oh well, that was quite a bit of hard work today, and literally nothing worked the way I had planned it. Nothing worked the way I had it in my mind already, but you know, these things happen. It doesn't bring me down because first of all it was good fun, and second, it's simply part of our learning process. But we're not booking that day as a complete failure yet. First, I'm going to take the images on the computer and see what I've actually done. Maybe there is something we can use. Okay, I've done the processing, and we did get a few results. Yeah, still positively surprised. And let me show you the images first, okay? Okay, as you see, it's not a complete write-off. There are a few images I might be able to use, even though they don't look like the way I had planned them to look. There are a few things we have to take out of this. First of all, if you try a new technique, it requires practice. You cannot expect that you do something the first time and it works perfectly. Second, experience is priceless. Third, don't let failure demotivate you. Very important thing. Fourth, keep the fun up. I mean, fun is why we're doing that. We love photography, so keep the fun. And the fifth, which is the main message out of this video, and the reason why I put it up today, when you go out and fail, the way to do it is go out again and try to fail better. That's my main message to you. So we're at the end of today's video. As always, use the comments to let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you felt a little entertained. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.